Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Today we're taking a look at Robohero Metaverse. This is going to be the first play and earn game launching on the Terra blockchain. Their goal is to provide users with the highest quality of gameplay in addition to providing entertainment and fair competition. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at this. This is a project that is pre-public launch of their token. They have the IDO coming up on Terra. We're going to talk about how to access that if you want to get in on that and get in some of this token early. And it's sponsored, so it is going to be watch to earn. So if you want to have a chance to win one of 5 lots of $60 USDT will be transferred to you 3 days later. All you got to do is go down to the comment section, post anything you like, go to Discord, post in the competition wallet section your YouTube name and your wallet address, and you'll have a chance to win. Right, so what can you expect in the Robohero Metaverse? Well, first up, we've got the collection of unique NFTs. You'll be able to collect and exchange these, improve, build your economic powerhouse, and upgrade your robots with special NFT cards, all at their own marketplace. Now, these pre-designs is, they are going to actually work even further on these designs. It's got a very kind of simplistic design to it. I like the shading on some of these bits, but what we're going to see is that some footage of their actually fully created robots that you can expect them to look at in a minute. It's going to be play to earn. It's going to have both PvE and PvP. PvE and PvP are going to work in different ways. So PvP will be fighting up to be the strongest in the metaverse, standing up to fight other players for Luna and Robo in a unique double reward system. The game is going to offer both PvP and PvE. Fight to be the strongest in the metaverse against other players, stand up, fight against them for Luna and Robo in a unique double reward system, and PvE you'll be able to take control of your robot and fight for Robo tokens in their arena. The economy on this project is really smart. A lot of games don't have ads in, and these do sustain a lot of mobile games. They prevent a lot of income, and they also prevent a little opportunity for you to earn something. So it is going to be watch to earn on the game as well. So no money to start. You'll be able to sit down, watch a few ads, and they'll send you some Luna energy. And I think the thing about ads is what it does is it does give people who have no initial money to be able to get into a game the opportunity to do so. They're going to also have in-game billboard ads. This is something that we've seen Bomb Crypto do recently, and it's just a smart way to potentially raise funds within the game and stabilize the economy. So you'll be able to rent or buy advertising space for your brand on one of the buildings in their metaverse. The project has some strong partners, Terra being one of the main ones we see the launchpad happening on, and they've got plenty more in the works. AR10 is a big partnership as well that we'll talk about in a bit about how that's going to work within the game. As mentioned, they will have their very own fully functional marketplace. Tokenomics wise, if you're looking to invest in this, obviously public sale is going to be an opportunity to get a good portion of these tokens at a very good price. So public sale IDO is going to be 3.5% of the total token distribution. 15% will be unlocked at token generation event. That's a pretty sizable amount, so it's a good one to get in on if you're just looking to get some quick returns. But if you're looking to hold long term, you're still going to have that 6-month linear vesting period. Private sale, the price of the token was 1 cent, 1.2 cents at public price, and then listing price will be 1.3. If you're looking for a safe investment, you need to check out the team and make sure that they have the experience to carry out a project like this, understand cryptocurrency, and are doxed, so you know that they are legit people who have the experience that they're stating they do have. And this is a team that's fully doxed. As you can see, it's a big team, one that covers a lot of bases. So we've got your CEO and the likes, you've got content managers, you've got people handling the community with a community manager, you've got the graphic designer to work on the project itself, and then you've got game development as well within there. So a lot of experience and team members to be able to work on this project and carry it into success. They have specialists in Tokenomio.pro, which is a professional Web3 software house that will involve 3 developers and 1 junior developer. The marketing team is made up of 2 social media specialists, 2 copywriters, and 1 buzz marketing specialist. And marketing is a huge thing in token price. And when you combine it with that, hey, you can get free access into this game by watching some ads, and in marketing to be able to get people to understand that information, then it's going to be really, really good for the project in terms of building up the player base and the economy. A lot of these team members are also crypto enthusiasts that have been in the space for a long period of time, so they understand crypto, they understand how cryptocurrency can change from time to time and how to manage a game around it to make sure that you have a good stable economy. So everything that we go through today will be in the links in the description below. If you want to get in on this game early, you can go to Terra. That's where they're launching the IGO, and they have listed all the information on their initial DEX offering, initial game offering, that you can expect. This begins today at 1 p.m. UTC, and it will carry on until Tuesday the 20th of January at 2 p.m. UTC. They'd written that IDO ends on the 18th earlier in previous ones, but that's been changed now. So with an Epic Terra based game on Terra Horizon, they're excited to see where it goes. More details such as IDO research page will be announced later on various social media channels. So make sure to follow all their social media platforms to keep up to date with any changes, to keep up to date with any giveaways and competitions that they run as well. So for example, they did have a Robohero airdrop where there was a total rewarded pool of 20 million Robo tokens, and you can see that ended on the 13th of January. So there'll probably be more competitions like this, giveaways, just to say thank you and reward the community for helping to share this out and get it out to other people. So the IDO details are as follows. The token price will be 0.012 USDT. Vesting period 15% on token generation event, which is a pretty generous offering, and 6-month linear release following that. There is going to be a 780,000 US dollars initial market cap, which is fairly low. You know, we've seen those less than 1 million market caps really fly sometimes on the channel. So it'll be interesting to see what happens after the IDO. The IDO rules: pay to earn will be distributed to the top performers across all factions, but will only be available to players who keep their tokens staked into the next IDO. So it's going to require holding STE, which, if you're not familiar with Terra, is Terra Energy. The top 100 wallets across all factions will receive a guaranteed allocation. So make sure you understand the tier rules. So if you're going to be a recruit, 15% is going to be the allocation percentage of the total raise for that tier. If you're going to be in squadrons, there's going to be 10 squadrons per faction. As with faction members, all squadrons members will receive a guaranteed allocation as well as a chance to win the lottery. So getting in on this early, Terra is the place to go if you want to get these tokens at a cheap price before they get launched on the DEX. Now, every Robohero will have the opportunity to fight in story mode in PvE. This is going to be where you can battle AI. For winning the battle, you'll be rewarded with Robo tokens. As much as 30% of the total token supply is going to be allocated for gameplay rewards. What I really like about this is in PvP, it does exactly what I've always recommended games to do, is both people deposit the same amount of Luna tokens, and the winner of the fight receives 85% of the Luna token pool. Not paying out 100% means that there's 15% there that can be allocated elsewhere and is good for the economy. It's been really important for them to create a stable economy, and they've ensured that whilst Robo tokens flow out of the ecosystem as rewards for players, they will return to it. It will allow people to do many things, including successfully reducing the supply of the token, which in the end will increase its value. They want to build a project that is resistant to dump bear markets, and their aim to do that is to adopt a lot of people outside of the cryptocurrency space as well by making it very accessible via mobile game devices. And they've combined this with a well thought out model of currency circulation in the ecosystem. They've reached all their goals in their roadmap in stage 1, and now we're moving on to stage 2. They've completed preparation of social media channels, they've created a website, starting building the game now, and game development is beginning. And we can see that game development underway. Here's a game character reveal. So we have a class shooter. So we see these outline drawings, which are just the base of it. And now they're starting to add those details and really bring those characters to life. Stage 3 includes the seed phase, public sale IDO on Terra listing on the DEX. In stage 4, there'll be the farming pool start, staking reward pool, Genesis airdrop, MVP, Robohero on Google Play, and start the NFT marketplace with the first gameplay video. In stage 5, there will be Robohero version 1 with the listing on the CEX Central Exchange, and there will be in stage 6 version 2 both on Google Play and the iOS App Store. They saw a lot of potential in the Terra Network, and for them there was no other candidate. The incredible bandwidth of the network offered a lot of opportunities to developers, and the game is going to be linked directly to your Terra Station wallet. This means you'll be able to withdraw funds with a single click. We talked a bit about the cooperation with RE10, and they've lent them its technology and infrastructure to be able to allow users to buy and sell Robo for fiat currency at all points of sale where there are terminals in Poland and Europe. So it'll work the same as a PaySafe card used to work in games like CSGO and League of Legends, except you can also withdraw money. So they're already setting up the infrastructure for what I think the world will look like in 5 years' time. A lot of people will be able to withdraw their cryptocurrency as fiat currency from a terminal. When I looked at this gameplay, I thought, okay, it's very minimalist in terms of its design. I want to see something more, and what sold it for me was the actual gameplay itself, how it's going to work, because it looks in queue with a lot of games that I like, which is like things like XCOM, where you're building not only a turn-based attack, but you're also moving on a board. And this is what it's going to offer. So both in PvE and PvP, there's going to be 91 tiles, so hexagons, where your visibility is limited. You just need there be 10 buildings which will be always randomly placed on the map, and your goal is to win the battle by either defeating the opponent or capturing a minimum of 6 buildings on the map. Each Robohero will have different stats, so you'll have health points, energy per turn, visibility within a radius equal to the length of 2 fields. Each Robo has 3 attributes: strength, which reduces the damage received during combat; power, which will increase the power of your blows during attacks; and range, which will define and can increase the range of an attack. Now, there's going to be different factions: Ether, Deuter, and Plasma, and they'll have different abilities. And so with the Ether faction, you've got agile and clever robots. They'll have increased base range. Deuter will have a faction of massive robots, so they'll increase your base stamina, and Plasma will be aggressive robots that increase base strength. There's going to be 3 different classes: sniper, tank, and shooter. So it's going to offer you a little bit extra in terms of strategy. Snipers, obviously, you're going to have that increased base range with decreased stamina. Tank's going to be pure, strength and reduced range. Shooter is going to be your increased basic stamina and decreased strength. You're going to have different faction bonuses as well. So each Robohero is unique and has corresponding bonuses depending on the difficulty of obtaining it. So a common would have a 90% faction bonus with 100% XP. And then as you go up, the XP increase based on, rarity isn't massive. So it's not going to give you a huge advantage. So you can see Mythic XP is 105%. Common in terms of faction bonus is 90%, whereas Mythic at the highest is an extra 33%, with 120% being the faction bonus for that. There's going to be equipment that you'll be able to add interchangeable between your robots. So there's going to be headpieces, which will add strength and range attributes; body parts, which will add strength and power attributes; and equipment, which will add strength and reach attributes. So items come in different classes, just like the Roboheroes. Robohero of a class and faction can only use items of the same faction and class, and all items come in 3 levels of evolution advancements. We can see the evolution stream here being shown in these designs, becoming more complex as it goes along. To evolve and advance to a high level, the player must complete all the equipment from that level and reach a certain amount of experience points. So after promotion, items will be absorbed into the Robohero, disappear from its inventory, and permanently increase the character's statistics. The weapons will be as follows. So there'll be 3 statistics. Range defines the possible firing range of a given weapon. Damage defines the potential damage. And magazine defines how many shots can be fired before reloading. There'll be 3 types of weapons in games: melee, sniper, and automatic, all with their benefits, the pros and cons. Now, I do love this feature in XCOM, and it's a horrible feature, but Reloading usually takes a turn, and you've got to strategically decide when to reload a shot before going in. And there'll be plenty of times where you'll forget to reload, go into battle, think you're all set up, and then just get killed because you've forgotten that you have to waste a turn. So little things like this just add to the strategy, add to the having to think about how you play, adds to the strategy. Now, each Robohero will begin the battle with its corresponding weapon. So tanks will have sharp-edged weapons, shooters automatic, and snipers sniper weapons. The cards will look as follows. As I said, they're quite minimalistic at the moment, but they will evolve in terms of the color and design added to these. I do love the user interface of these NFT cards. So you've got this just beautiful little graded color change for the different levels. So we see a very kind of base image of what we can expect these item cards to look like. As I say, very minimalistic in terms of design. There'll be different forms of cards in the game. So there will be item cards for head, armor, legs, weapons, special equipment. You'll have support cards, which will add abilities like healing, increase field vision, increase attack range. Trap cards, which will add things like stun traps, slowdown traps, and damage traps to tactically place to deal with your enemy. A lot of strategy that you'd expect in a turn-based game, but then just the extra bit is about the movement within this 3D map where you're in an isometric view from above. Gameplay consists of 115 hexagons in 11 irregular rows, and with those 10 randomly generated buildings being on the map, with strategic element of the gameplay. So it's going to mean that you could be very, very lucky and start with those buildings very close in terms of range and go for that win by getting 6 of them. And it could be that you're on the unlucky side. So it will mean that there'll be some random look in it in terms of where those are positioned, which I think just adds to that, making games different every time. You're not playing that same strategy every time you play. Each hero will start on a random field in the 2 outermost rows of the map. So we can see, the one on the right side has probably got a bit more of an advantage because you've got 6 buildings within fairly close range. Whereas on this side, they've only got 2 and they're going to have to push out. So it is really going to change the strategy that you choose to play. The hero's got a limited field of vision as well, which is circle the radius of 2 hexagons from the edge of the area the hero's on. Buildings will block your visibility on the map as well. So to get a good understanding of the game phases and how they work, to play the game, you'll need to acquire Robohero first. The hero is drawn from blind boxes that they can be purchased in the application with their native token. The number of blind boxes is unlimited, so each user can buy them without a limit and own any number of heroes. Each Robohero has 10 stamina and 3 faction points, and stamina will be used for PvP battles. Each such battle will consume 1 point of stamina, so it's not going to be something that you're going to be playing endless games of each day. It will have a limit, which I generally prefer. Story points, as the name suggests, are used for PvE games in story mode. All points regenerate in real time. So stamina points will take 2 hours to replenish. Story points will take 8 hours. The game is played in turns, so each turn consisting of 3 phases. The player will have 5 energy to perform actions in all phases. The movement phase will involve players moving around the map. Each movement is consuming energy according to the number of fields covered. Preparation phase is the phase in which you can use special cards to increase your strength or visibility. The energy cost is individual depending on the card. And then the attack phase is where you can attack the opponent or try to take over a building. The energy cost is individual depending on the attack card chosen. The game can be won, as mentioned, taking 6 out of 10 or depriving the opponent of their life points. In the future, Robohero plans to offer land NFTs as well. These will increase rewards by hosting battles on your land. You'll be able to take 5% from the lunar pool on top of the 85% that you might get if you win. So all in all, I think Robohero is a good, strong project. The fact that it's going to be the first game launching on the Terra blockchain is a big draw. It has a good team that has a lot of experience and a lot of team members to be able to design and develop this game quickly. I think they have good tokenomics. Their economy for the game is very, very sensible. I like the fact that they're going to be adding ads and billboards in the metaverse when that's developed. This is going to allow extra money to flow into the economy, but also it's going to give people who don't have any tokens the opportunity to be able to earn them in a way that's just giving their time and attention, but rewarding it with lunar tokens. And aside from all that, I do think this game looks good. I like this style of gameplay, and that was the key point when they were reached out to me and I was thinking about doing this video. Is I looked it over and I thought, okay, design's cool, it's minimalistic. Looked at the trailer, I was like, the trailer looks like fire. So that speaks to their ability to produce something of quality. But the real thing that really sold for me was the gameplay. It just looks fun, that hexagon style turn-based combat. Clearly they put a lot of thought into the gameplay, how it's going to work, how they're going to add those extra mechanics like movement, visibility, range, that's going to make it skill to earn, not just play and earn. Okay, that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video, hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. All the links to this is going to be in the description. Don't forget to get involved in the competition. Go to the comment section, post anything, go to Discord, post your YouTube and your wallet address in the competition wallet section, and you'll have a chance to win one of 5 lots of $60 US. That is all for this one. See you guys soon.